Howdy folks, Bluesboyjag here, Jerry Garcia 4-string single coil pickup. Those are the pull pieces. The pickup is embedded inside the box to preserve the artwork. Bolt for a bridge, over 4,000 made this way since 2004. 25.5-inch scale, 4-string. Today's lesson is Cissy Strut by the meters. Alright, let's get right to it. We are tuned to open G, except for the 4th string. 4th string is tuned to an A, but the rest is tuned normal. So it's sort of an open G with an A bass. Anyhow, 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string, they're all tuned normal. This is tuned to an A. So that's your A string tuned to an A. I'll explain why later. The next string is the 4th string tuned to a D, just like any guitar. 6th string, whatever. 3rd string tuned to G, just like any guitar, and the 2nd string tuned to B, just like any guitar. So let's get right to it. What we're doing is we're starting out on that 3rd string and we're playing it open. And then we're playing that 3rd string on the 5th fret, and then the 3rd fret, and then 0 frets. I'm using my fingers, but you can use a pick. Now we're going to go to the 5th string, 6th fret, 4th string. Now we're going to go to the 4th string on the 6th fret with your pinky, and we're going to bend it up just a tiny bit. And you're going down to the 3rd fret on the same string. So it's pinky on the 4th string, 6th fret, 1st finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret. So far, here's what we have. Now, I'm using my fingers. You can use a pick. However you want to do it is fine. Make sure you do a slow bend on that. Okay, the next part, 1st finger is on the 3rd string, 5th fret. Pinky goes up 3 frets above that. So 1st finger is on the 4th string, 5th fret. Pinky's on the 4th string, 8th fret. Then you're going to go to the 3rd string, 5th fret. Now we're going to go to a bar chord. We're going to be on the 6th fret, so you're going to use your finger to bar across. It probably looks to you like somewhat of a major chord, but it's not. Kind of looks like it. So basically you're going to bar all the way across on the 6th fret. Then you're going to put your 3rd finger 2 frets above that on the 8th fret. 2nd finger on the 3rd string on the 7th fret. Now the next chord, you're going to slide down 1 fret and you're going to bar. So you're going to be on the 5th fret. Your 3rd finger is going to be on the 3rd string, 7th fret. 2nd finger on the 1st string, 6th fret. No pinky at all. It might look like I'm using it, but I'm not. So let's get that out of the way. All right. last part of the song, you're just playing 2 notes on the 3rd string. You're going to be on the 5th fret with your 3rd finger, and you're going to toggle back down 2 frets to your 1st finger on the 3rd string. Now we're only going to do that once. Now we're going to do a slight variation of that. And then the second part is 5, 3, 5, 3, 0. One more time. One more time. All right. Now, the next one, this is how I do it. I added this little thing. I think it sounds cool. I've been playing this song for years. What I'm doing is I'm barring across the top 2 strings on the 5th fret and then the top 2 strings on the 3rd fret, using my 3rd finger on the 5th fret and 1st finger on the 3rd fret. I'm playing the same lick I did before, but now I'm playing the 2 strings together. Gives it kind of a funky sound. All right. So, to recap, notice how I went right back to that note after these chords. You got to mash those 2 parts together, the blah blah bump bump, and then it's all kind of mashed in together. Okay, let's put it all together. That's the whole song. There's a jam after that part where you do a solo, and it's kind of a funky thing, and most bands do a round robin, so they'll have the guitar player play a solo, and then the bass player, and then the drummer, and then the keyboard player, and then the auto harp player, and then the kazoo player, and they just jam through the song, and then they all come back and play that main riff again. So the whole actual song is only about, what, a minute and a half long as far as the main riff of the song. And then after that, they do a jam in that same key, which is C. And there's a whole bunch of different things you can do for that. There's a bunch of different options for your lead solos and your rhythm. You need to make that kind of funky. They're just hanging on that one C chord, and you can move around and you can kind of experiment with some other chords within that context as well. So the bass players are really going, the drummers are really going, they're all just jamming together, but you're hanging on that one chord, and it's real funky. You gotta make it funky. So let me show you a couple things I'm doing here. I'm barring across the third fret across all the strings. So remember, this is the key that we're in. We're in the key of G. I'm just basically doing real syncopated kind of chugga-chugga funky stuff. So now I'm up here on the 3rd fret above the 12th fret and the 5th fret. So basically it's a long jam at that point, or short if you want to keep your song short. It has the intro, which is what I showed you, and then it goes to the vamp. Once you get through all that, it's really just a one chord vamp. And I'm adding obviously a couple extra chords to it. But it really stays stagnant right on that chord, right on that C chord. I mean G chord. So let me show you a couple things you can do with that funk part. 3rd fret. So I'm barring across the 3rd fret, using my pinky 2 frets up on the 1st string only. And now I'm taking my 4th finger off, putting it back on, 1st finger's on the 3rd fret. You get the idea. It's just real funky, and you're kind of hanging on that one chord. Key of G, remember, you can also play your minor pentatonic on a natural tuned guitar and just a blues scale. And you can play your major 7th pentatonic and your minor 7th pentatonic and your every kind of pentatonic you can think of. It's perfectly in that. I hope y'all have fun with that. We'll see you next time. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Have fun with that.